it's Ronnie, and welcome to Simple Stories Saturday, where we all will be using our simple stories to create a layout. And I did a process video. Yeah, my camera showed it was recording. I walked away a few times and came back, made sure the red dot was on and it was recording. When I went to take it out of the camera, it beeped at me, and I thought, it's never done that before. Well, when I put the card into the computer, blank, nothing there. I guess the SD card is messed up, which is a shame because they're not cheap. So I got another one and I put it in, and hopefully that red dot means it is recording. But I'm having to do a layout share. This is a photo of my granddaughter Reagan and grandson Malachi, and this was the day of the prom. And they all got dressed, the whole family, including Malachi, plus some friends, and they went early, and it was across from the venue where they were having the prom. Well, across and kind of down and over to the side, but it's walking distance for sure. And took some photos down at the railroad track. And her dress and everything was all blended together, and I thought, man, that don't show up when I first printed it. And I thought, well, I want her to show up and Malachi to show up real well. And so I blurred the background, and then I did that, the antiquing look on the edges, so it'd be kind of darker there. And they would show up a little bit better. I like it a lot better myself anyway. I don't know if it shows it better for y'all or not, but I do like it better myself. I put this is a die cut here, and underneath it has a different one here, and it says, I think, best day ever. I didn't want that, so I put special, and this was special moments. I didn't want it to say moments, I wanted to say moment. So I put this little heart over it so you couldn't see the S on there. And, and while I'm here, this is some eyelash trim, white eyelash trim. I have black and I have white, and I like them both. And I used to put them on layouts more often, and I started to put some messy thread, and I'm really not very good at that. So I decided I was going to add this eyelash trim because I used to be really good at it, so I thought, I'll try it. So I added the eyelash trim several places on here. And all of these are from the ephemera pack, except for like this one. Yeah, this one. I took it from like a 3x4 card. And so I cut all the white off on them, and this one I thought was so pretty, and I thought, where am I going to put it on there so it'll show up good but still, accent the photo. And I had it laying in the tray for a good while before I thought of putting it here and tucking it behind this. But I like it coming up the side there. This is the only chipboard I ended up using, and it says Happy Day. Since I didn't use Best Day Ever, I wanted to use the Happy Day. And this is 1, 2, 3 different pieces, and I put them together and tucked them under here. This is a camera, and let me get the knife, because of course I put it over out of the way. And it is a Sizzix one, and it's called Photo Love. And I just used this right here. I started to point to that. This right here is what I used. And I backed it in some of this color right here to make it match. And then it has a separate heart to cut out, so you can just lay it right on top of this one. I didn't lay it super well, and I used liquid glue, and I could see a little bit on the edge here. So I put a butterfly right there to cover up my goof. I tucked in one of those paint swatches here, but I ended up adding this bird. I tried to add it earlier, and it just didn't look right, but then when I went the second time and tried to add it, it did. So I covered up most of that. You can see a little bit of yellow here, but you still can see the delightful. And I just tucked the bird in there. And all the ones I put on, I did put foam tape under them, because there is a wreath on here, of course, to start with. And I used this and centered it, and then I used some Victorian velvet ink to go around here, and I put my title there, and the title is with the Memory Box Vintage Varsity Alphabet. And then the same paper as this, I cut a chunk from behind there. All three of these papers have chunks cut behind there, so what you see is about all that is there. Let's see. Oh, there's a butterfly here. This was like at the end, and I noticed I had a couple of, a gap or two. So I added a butterfly here because there wasn't much room to add anything else other than a flower that I already had cut out of that one. And that came off of a paper. I fussy cut it off of paper. These leaves did not go with it, but I had cut them off of something else on a different layout. So I just kind of tucked them there with a ticket. And then I wanted to bring some yellow over here and use the ticket here and just added a little odds and ends here. And this is the one that I would have had to add here if I was going to add it, probably. But I think the butterfly worked out pretty good. But that's all I did to the layout, all that I could tell that I did anyway. And hopefully didn't forget anything other than the splatters. And I guess I put it right back up, but it was Dilutions white linen, and I sprinkled it on the layout in white. So yeah, that's it. That's my layout. So sorry it is a layout share, but hopefully it is not the last process video you will get to see. That I will have a process video next time, and it's not my camera. But here are the close-ups. There's the total layout with Reagan and Malachi. And yeah, I am so sorry it is not a process video. This is the one with the piece I cut out of the 3x4 card. And then I added that special moment and covered up the S over the top of the one that was there. There's the camera I made. And as I said, everything I put on here, I put on foam tape. I might have put a little liquid glue at the bottom of the stem or something, but the rest would be on foam tape. And as you can see, the, the eyelash trim is, I put it here and there all the way around the wreath so that it have a little something extra instead of the messy thread. And there's my title. Oh snap, picture perfect. And yeah, I love this picture. This first one I am scrapping out of the ones they took that evening. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very much. And thank you all for watching my video today. I appreciate that too. Make sure you check all the links down there below for everybody else that is doing the Simple Stories Saturday and see what they created with their simple stories. Have a happy scrappy week. Bye.